Okay, I'm looking at On My Own on page 38. Really fun piece to play. Why don't we look at the left hand really quick together, and then we'll play the left hand with the band. Notice your C, the very first note of the piece in the left hand, is not played with your fifth finger to where your hand position is this direction, but it's played with your thumb and the rest of your fingers go this direction. So your pinky, if you look down, it should be on F. Your third finger on A, fourth finger on G. C, A, F, G. That's really the pattern for the first two lines. Down to A, try it with me, down to F, back up to G, fourth finger. Now I'm going to the second line, and I'm doing the left hand part only. Same thing, C with your thumb, you hold it, third finger A, fifth finger F, and back up. And if you notice, the first three left-hand notes, it's a space note to a space note to a space note. That's always going to mean that you're skipping. You're skipping. When you go to the A, you skip the B. When you go to the F, you skip the G. When you step back up to the G, that's called a step. Very simple. Some of the things about music theory is pretty simple ideas, not really that complicated. You can skip and you can step. Okay, try that with me. Try the first two lines. I'll play the tune, you play the bass. Ready? Go. First two lines. Then, still just the left hand, we're still focused on the left. Look at line 3. Now it starts with the A, then it skips down to the F, back to the A, then the F, bum, ba. Next line, A. Just like the beginning, A, F, G, and now it's C, but you go down to the next C down. That's what that 8 VB means, to take it down an octave. Let's try it with the track. Just the left hand. Should be on C. Ready, go. Down to A. Back up. very important part. It's the base. It's what holds everything together. Now the right hand, if you notice looking at this right away, goes line note to line note. That's a skip. Then a step, turn around, step, 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 and then a big skip clear up to G. So this is what you're going to be seeing more and more as you're reading harder and harder music, is you're going to be noticing what's skipping, what's stepping. You're going to see patterns. That's really what helps us read faster. Follow along with the right hand of the first line, okay? Here we go. Ready, listen. Try that with me. Those two measures, ready, play. The second two measures are similar until you get to the end of the line. Watch. That's the same. Then ba, ba. Try that with me. The this, this, this. Try it there. Last measure. Ready, go. One more time. Then if we look down to the second line, it's the same, okay, till we get to the end. It's a little different. Okay, so let's try the second line together. Ready, go. Similar, right? It's a little similar, but the endings of the lines are a little different. Okay, I'm sure you'll be able to get that. When you look at the third line, now the right hand's going to do what? It's vamping, what we were talking about in other lessons. It's vamping, just the... Notice that 5 and 4 on that accented note. See in the music how the 4, the F is on a space, and the next note up, G, is on a line. See how that looks? That pattern, that's what a second looks like. We're right close to each other. Try the third line with me, just the right hand. Ready, vamp. Goes to the D. Then it does it again. It's going to be a little different. There's some practice techniques for you. You know, just working on 2 measures at a time and repeating them over, 4 measures at a time, repeating it over. That's really one of the fastest ways to learn a song. Not starting at the beginning and just keep plugging through to the end, but break it up into small pieces and then put it back together. And I guarantee you, if you work at it that way, you'll get it much better and faster, and it'll get in your fingers really well. Okay, enjoy.